we are at the Fort Lauderdale Cruise Port and we're checking in on the Sky Princess. Our check-in time is 11 a.m. and right on time we're here. Okay, we've checked in. We got our medallion and we're good to go. We're embarking the ship. Oh yeah, the medallion. It's a Princess Cruises thing where they identify you with a medallion. You can open your room, you can order food. Your credit card is on here, so you don't have to worry about anything. All you need is your medallion and you're all set. So this is the boarding area. We just got our boarding card. We're gonna find a seat and then I guess they'll call us when it's our time to board. Now going back on the medallion. So there's an app on your phone. You have to download the Princess app on your phone. And then you can order your food through the phone, through the app. And then they bring your food or drinks to you wherever you are on the ship. Because this is a locator too. They track where you are and then they can just bring your order to where you're located. Boarding! On our way to the ship! So this cruise takes us to the Western Caribbean. So Cozumel, Belize, Roatan, Honduras, Costa Maya, Mexico, and we have 2 sea days. And this is the gangway.
It's just like boarding a plane, but you're boarding a ship.
Yeah, so
There it is.
so as soon as we enter, we're gonna connect to the Medallion net. So we have internet for the whole duration of the cruise. We'll have access to Wi-Fi and access to the Medallion app that I talked about. So we can order drinks, food, supplies, and then the crew can locate us through our medallion.
Yeah, so with this, the crew can find you anywhere on the ship or your shipmates. So I can find you and you can find me anywhere on the ship.
Just a few steps from our first cocktail.
Thank you.
Hello, June.
Welcome aboard.
We're in the ship. So this is the Grand Promenade, the piazza. So you can see here, you can order your drinks, the shops, and welcome aboard. So are we gonna take the elevator?
Yeah, take it over.
Yep.
17. So there is an adult only area, but so far, adult adults is what we're looking for.
And now we're on the elevator. We're at the front.
So we just got out of the elevator and we are going to look for a room. The room's over here.
Deck 10, Caribbean.
Yeah, we're getting into our room for the first time.
Let's hope it's in there.
Okay, so my medallion opens. So you can see my picture is up there. So the room knows me, that it's me coming in. Now let's go. I don't even need to use a card because when I step in front of the door knows it's me. Here's our room.
Beds aren't here yet.
Now let's have a look at the balcony. That's the important thing here. Right now the view is bad because we are at port. It says there's nothing nice to see here, but once we get into the ocean, all you see is ocean. Or when you get into an island, you probably see an island with palm trees and a beach. But yeah, that's our. We'll show you that later because there's nothing nice to see right now. Here's a little idea of what to expect in a balcony. This is just a standard balcony room. You can get a bigger one if you want to. It has lots of storage. It actually has lots more storage than a regular hotel room. Look at all this. You got a bigger coat closet. No, it's not even a closet because it doesn't have a door, but you got a bigger closet for your clothes on a cruise ship. And you got, I mean, there's a ton of storage here. You're never going to be able to use all this up. Like even the bathroom. So a typical cruise ship cabin is smaller than your typical hotel cabin, but the storage capacity is enormous. You don't have that in regular hotel rooms. You just, in a regular hotel room, all you have is just a wall and a sink. You got nothing to put your stuff in. And again, for the first time cruisers who don't know, water on the ship or on a cruise ship is unlimited because the cruise ship takes water from the sea. It puts it through the desalination plant underneath the boat. No, it's not a boat, the ship. Okay. And then you have unlimited water. Basically, your water storage is the ocean.
And it's drinkable.
And they also wash they replace your linen and fix your room twice a day. In the morning, in the morning and at night. And they're always washing, they're always cleaning because the ship has to be clean. Yeah. I guess that was a touchscreen TV.
It's not.
I thought it was a touchscreen TV. Okay, then it's not. Yeah, that's a room. Now you have your usual nightstand as in a regular hotel room. So that one's not missing. It's still there. The charging ports right here. And same thing on that side. And you have more on this side. And you also have more storage on this side. Now, based on our experience on previous cruises, we've never used all of our storage because there's just so much storage. And there's your mini fridge. Hey, it's empty. Typically, what I end up doing is I bring in some cocktails. Let's say you're drinking a cocktail that you haven't finished while you're walking around, and you put it in here for later consumption. If you haven't cruised before, there's a secret I'm going to tell you when it comes to storage. See, our luggage has arrived. Now, there is tremendous storage capacity underneath your bed. Look at all that. You can put all your luggage under there, huh? I didn't know that on my first cruise, but now all of you will know it on your first cruise. How about that? So yeah, you can put all your empty luggage in there because here's a tip that I'm going to tell you. Once you get on board the ship, typically a cruise will be for like 1 week all the way to 150 days, depending on what you book. And you go to all these fantastic destinations and you only have to unpack once. You don't have to fly to get to one place, pack your clothes, leave the hotel, and fly again. And then the next day you fly again, you go to another destination. That would be a typical trip. But on a cruise ship, you just stay in your hotel room and the hotel room travels to your next destination. It's kind of like magic. You don't have to go anywhere. You unpack your clothes. So basically when you enter your hotel suite, you make it your home. Here we are. Look at this. Our luggage has arrived. It was delivered to our room. And there's our storage. Look at that. There's so much capacity in here. Our luggage is almost empty.
And based on cruise forums, Princess has the most generous supply of hangers.
Look at all these hangers. We brought so much clothing and we can't even use up all the hangers. Yeah, so make it your home. You only have to unpack once and you're going to go visit, 5 countries? That's one of the best things about going on a cruise. You don't have to travel. Your hotel travels for you. And it's about 2 hours before departure. So we still can't see the sea from here. I am going to show you another secret. Magnets. So this is a regular clip, but it's not so regular. It's got a magnet behind it. I think I got this from an office supply store, but why magnets? Because a cruise ship cabin wall is actually metal. See that? It looks like wood, but it's not. Your cabin walls and ceiling are metal. So, what do you need magnets for? I'm going to show you why. You see that? So, when you come in your cabin for the first time at the beginning of your cruise, your excursions are going to be here. These are the excursions that you paid for or prepaid for, and these are the things that you are going to be doing at your different destinations. Clip them right here. There, and you can have as many as you want. And, you know, just before you head out to your excursion, you can just grab your ticket and off you go. Or you can just get whatever. You can get a bigger magnet and use it as a coat hanger or whatever. So, yeah, that's another secret for you. Magnets. And, yeah, that's pretty much your standard balcony cabin on a cruise ship. So it's noontime and we are going to have lunch, but I'm going to show you something here that you're probably going to notice on your first cruise, or second or third. On the cruise ship, they put a really high value on sanitation. So you're going to see there's a lot of sanitizing stations like this one. It is all over the ship, actually. So you're going to be able to sanitize your hands whenever you want. They all want to prevent diseases from spreading, because if another pandemic hits, it's really going to be bad for the cruise industry. So this is the buffet right here. But let me show you something. Before you get in the buffet, they got all these wash stations, and it's in every restaurant entrance. So you're never going to have a hard time finding a place to sanitize or disinfect your hands. So let's go and eat. We are in guest services right now. This is another thing that could happen to you when you cruise. You go on an excursion, you bring all your stuff, and then you come back. When you get in the ship after your excursion, you have to go through security. It's like going through the airport. You have an X-ray machine, everything gets put in there. What happened to me yesterday was I put my sunglasses and everything in there, and then I went out the other side. I left my sunglasses on the X-ray machine. So today I came back to ask them if they found my sunglasses, and they found my sunglasses. So if you ever lost anything on the ship, anywhere on the ship, come to guest services right here, and chances are they're going to give you back whatever you lost. So we're all good. I got my sunglasses back. One thing that will be good to know right at the beginning of your cruise is where the laundry facilities are. And here we are. And I'm going to show you how to use these machines. Look at that. There are lots of machines in here. For now, we're just going to be using the dryer, because our swimsuits are wet and we want to dry them up to use again for tomorrow. First, you're going to need tokens, but in here, here's a token machine, and we're going to select what we want. We just want one dry cycle, and to be able to get tokens, here we go. We are going to use our medallion, which is, as you can see, it's right here on my arm. And it gets charged into our account automatically. I don't even need to carry cash. There we go. Just one token for one dry cycle for our swimsuits. And here we go. Put it in there. And just toss all of our wet swimsuits in there. And let her rip. And you also have some ironing facilities in here to press your clothes. See, there's an iron and an ironing board. So yeah, if you want to iron some clothes, I mean, you can pay for it. You can let room service do it for you, or you can do it yourself if you want to save a couple bucks. And here's yeah, there's my shirt in there, and there's my pants, because tonight is formal night. I'm gonna be wearing these. And yeah, just we'll be back there later, and we're going back to our room. Speaking of formal nights, it will be helpful for you to know before your cruise how many formal nights there are on your cruise, to know how much formal wear to pack. And about an hour later, we are ready for formal night. Just on our way to the restaurant right now, and on we go with our cruise. Which, by the way, is only on its first day. So if you want to see what to expect on a daily basis aboard a cruise ship on your cruise, watch out for our next video by subscribing to this channel.